Here are 5 things that every fisherman should think about. We're going to go over them. Okay, so it's been a while since I put out a video. I've been really busy. A lot of you know I got sick back in October with the big C-vid, led to pneumonia, it killed a bunch of my red blood cells. Now I have long COVID, which led to me taking insulin and medication for sugar diabetes. Then, after a month and a half, I was able to get off the medication and not have to take that, but I still have to watch my sugar. So, if you've noticed, I'm now wearing glasses. Some of you who watch my videos all the time know I didn't wear glasses in the past. I had to get prescription glasses. My eyesight had got worse over time anyway, but the sugar just kind of pushed it over the edge. I have lost about 30 pounds. So hopefully you can tell that. Been busy. I've got rental property. I've got several remodels that I've got to do here to talk about fishing. So let's jump right into it. So there's several things that I want to bring to your attention and get your feedback on, ask you about, and there's several things that I want to let you know that will help you in your fishing. Now just bear with me through this part. It's going to get a little deep. Okay, so one thing that I've been wanting to make a video about for a long time is what fishing means to me and what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about helping veterans get out and go fishing. So I'm looking into some organizations that do help with that. Mental health is a big thing for me that fishing has done a lot for me. It's really helped me to sort through things in life, and I honestly wouldn't be here right now probably if it wasn't for fishing, just to be honest with you all. Went through a lot of things as a young man, a kid, whatever, and I know all of you do. You know, we all have stress in life, and I use fishing as an outlet. It's like a vacation, helps me clear my mind, helps me to think through situations in life and what I need to do about it, how I need to handle it. And I hope it's been a good mental health thing for you all. Diehard Anglers, the mission is to help people. Yes, it's to help anglers. Diehard Anglers is about helping people. If you want to go watch the big picture, you'll see what I'm talking about. I know you all deal with a lot of stuff. Everybody does. There's a lot of stress. But with that mental health part of life, I know that our veterans deal with a lot of things that they have seen in combat, that they may have physical issues now, a lot of different things. And, you know, I've always been pretty patriotic. I always wanted to try to do something for veterans. And with that, wherever this journey takes us, whether it be millions and millions of dollars a year or, you know, less of that, I want to be able to try to give back to our veterans and support them. On the mental health note, you know, there's also people out here that have a lot of issues like autism, and you know that has a special place in my heart. My wife works in that field. It's something that mental health is, you know, people maybe with Down syndrome or whatever. I mean, all those things matter to me, and since fishing has done so much for me, gives me peace. It's like going, you know, getting a vacation every time I get to go out, just from the day-to-day grind. The youth is the future of this hobby, this sport, this thing that we all love. So my question really to you all is, what does fishing mean to you? What does it bring to you in your life? I mean, yes, it's exciting. It's fun to watch. It's fun to go do. It's fun to get a hold of a big fish, you know, but what does it do for you here? What can you do from here, you know, to help? Let's further the sport and hobby of fishing together. My vision for Diehard Anglers is to be able to reverse engineer the internet, take millions of fishermen that are getting behind the mission. I can't do it without your all's help, so thank you so much for your support. But my mission is to take Diehard Anglers as far as it can go and never stop. I just want to keep growing, make it huge, and I want to be able to give back to different entities, really. You know, I just like helping people, and I'm not a pro. I'm not out here fishing the big circuits. I did fish the Toyota Series the last 2 years, and the year before that I fished the the BFLs, and I done those as a co-angler. So I can offer some co-angler tips and things, to you guys. If that's something you're interested in, hey, let me know. What I have realized for me this year, with me having a lot going on, big news, big changes, a lot of cool stuff coming with Diehard Anglers, is I probably just need to take the year off, fish some local stuff with my son, and I appreciate you all liking our videos when we fish in the summertime. This content, takes a whole lot of time to make, edit, put out. Plus I have the business side of things. I have reaching out to companies. Plus I have rental properties. I do all the bookkeeping for my home, for taxes, for the home and business. I have a lot of people that I have to talk with on a regular basis with just everything, So content creation takes a long time. I really hope you all enjoy talking to me about things, and I appreciate you all following me on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Appreciate all the comments. Watching the videos all the way through really helps us to grow more. Hopefully they're interesting enough for you to want to watch them all the way through. I don't know. Okay, and the second thing I want to talk to you about is, what type of fishing do you do? Do you do tournament fishing? Do you do creek pond fishing? Do you just fish for fun? Do you fish to try to gain sponsors? If you do, there's a lot to that. I read and study on this stuff constantly, and I actually talk to pros quite frequently, and I've learned a lot myself that will help people to become a professional angler. And that's part of what Diehard Anglers wants to do, is help educate, teach people, build a social media platform that will help you grow your numbers so that you can get sponsored. But let me know what you do. Let me know if you fish just for fun, if you have dreams of becoming a pro. Let me know what stage of life that you're in. I'm 46 years old myself, and I fish some tournaments here and there, but I can't go out and fish the big boy stuff. I have an older boat. I just like going and doing it. So let me know where you're at. Number 3 that I want to talk to you about is, do you like being part of a fishing community, helping other people, or do you like to be a keyboard warrior and go on and cause trouble everywhere? We can all help each other out. We can all grow this sport bigger. I mean, just think about some of these sponsors that look from the outside in at different people's content, and they see a lot of that negative stuff, on their videos. Do you think that's helping the sport? I think it's a selfish thing to do, to go on and bash people and cause problems all the time. I mean, yes, there's controversial subjects that I'm glad to debate, like forward-facing sonar. A lot of great points in that, and I'll get to that in a second. But I don't think being a keyboard warrior, hiding behind comments on a fake profile, bashing people, is the way to go. Support people, listen to their videos all the way through, like their content. If you want to further the sport, or maybe you're selfish and just want to further yourself, well, put out some content and see how easy it is. Opinions are great, but bashing people is definitely not where it's at. Diehard Anglers wants to be positive. We have a positive community. You all are great. Help each other grow and be a stronger community. Even here on YouTube or wherever you're watching this video at, try to keep it positive. I was raised, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same. Okay, the 4th thing I want to talk to you all about is the big forward-facing sonar discussions that are going on every platform. It don't matter where you go. There's so much going around about it. But here's the way I see it. Years ago, there was limitations put in place for horsepower rating. That was for safety. I understand that. I've talked to some old guys that said, hey, back in the day, the flasher unit was considered the forward-facing sonar of today. Those that knew how to use it could catch more fish with it and see fish, and it was an advantage, and they had the same argument back then. Hey, the way I look at it, and I've co-angled in quite a few tournaments. I do have a bass boat, 96 Pro Craft with 200 on it. It's an older boat. You know, I could go out and compete in these tournaments too. It's a little pricey for me, especially with what I'm doing with Diehard Anglers and taking the risk, going into debt for everybody to grow and hang out with Diehard Anglers. So I've not really got the money, unless I want to take out a loan, you know, for tournament entry fees, hotel stays, all that stuff. I mean, yeah, I've split it with guys and stuff, but it's an expensive sport. You know, I want to save us money with this, with Diehard Anglers, once we get it launched. So, you know, that's part of it too, is to help people. That's what Diehard's about. But the thing about forward-facing sonar and brand new bass boats that cost $135,000, and even if you get rear-facing sonar, I guess we could call it, if these guys can afford it, let them go buy it. You know, I mean, I can't help it they can afford to buy a brand new bass boat and all the electronics on it, and I can't. You know, to each their own is where you fall when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I see a lot of comments, people that probably don't even go fishing very much, and people that probably don't even fish tournaments. I've seen forward-facing sonar. You know, it's a great tool, but that's all it really is. It's just a tool. It's just a piece of electronics, and not everybody can use it just because they have it. I've interviewed quite a few people that have it, that have had it for a little while. It's had it for a long time. I've interviewed some pros that I know personally that fish with forward-facing sonar, and it's not all it's controversially cracked up to be. It don't put the fish in the boat. It shows you where they're at. But if somebody can't afford it, or they don't know how to use it, and they don't put the time in on the water, you know, that's up to them. And if you want me to do a full video on this stuff and we'll revisit all these topics, you know, I'd love to hear what you have to say, even though I've seen thousands of comments on the subject, and why it's fair, why it's not, why they should limit it, you know, what's going on with tournaments, trails losing co-anglers. And I can touch on that one myself. You know, I've been there, been the guy in the back of the boat, the pro, you know, well, I'll call him boater, because you can pay to enter like a Toyota Series. But the guy up front using that single out fish, you know, I understand they want to win. Completely understand that, and I understand the whole controversial topic around this. So if you guys want to talk about that, let me know. We'll talk about it. All right, guys and girls, time to pick 2 winners, sponsored by J Bros Lures and Baitworks. Please go give them some love for being part of our giveaways. Here we go. It's time to pick 2 winners. YouTube random comment picker. There is the video. And we're going to do the keyword filter. Hashtag winner tackle. Nine comments. We're going to pick 2 winners. The traveling fisherman. Traveling fisherman, thanks for joining, commenting hashtag winner tackle. He just done a big giveaway. If you don't follow Traveling Fisherman, go check him out. He's really active on TikTok and several other platforms. He does have a channel here on YouTube as well. And he's on our pro staff. So let me pick the second person. Schaefer 250. Congratulations to both of you all for entering the giveaway, winning the big giveaway. Like I said, we do a huge giveaway every month. Right now, we're about $300 worth of baits. We picked 2 winners, and then I pay to ship those out to you guys. So thanks for being subscribers. Really appreciate your involvement and watching our content to be the winner. And please go give our sponsors, Baitworks and J Bros Lures, some love. You must be following them in order to be part of our giveaways. Follow them on as many platforms as you can. It really does help. Watching our videos all the way through really does help us to be able to do this for you guys. And like I said, we pay for the shipping to ship that stuff out. We appreciate you engaging in our content, and it makes it fun for everybody. So, back to the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed just random talk, random subjects. We covered a lot today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications to all. Let me know what you think and what you thought about the topics, and comment on all of them if you want to. I would really appreciate it. And thanks for watching to the end.